Greetings and welcome, my minions, to another episode of Let's Play Dungeons 3. Right, time to confront Yaina, I think. I've waited long enough. Kinda don't want to have to deal with any more tears.
Oh, Talia! You finally came to play! I've been waiting for you.
Of course you've been waiting for me. We've already dueled at the gates to the city, if your little bird brain can remember that far back.
True. Well, welcome to the Dalaran Academy of Magic. Here's your first lesson in deadly combat magic. Die!
Alright, let's get everything going. Alright, so first off, no more reinforcements. Let's get rid of that cannon actually. Alright, that takes care of that. Oh, she's gonna do something annoying. But no reinforcements, please. Alright, Yaina, you've got my undivided attention.
Had enough? Or do you want more?
You think that's enough to defeat me? I'm going to show you a whole world of pain.
Uh-oh.
The worst thing about this evil scum is the stench. We must drive them out of Dalaran. Phew, they've obviously never even heard of washing. Okay, I've had enough. Now, feel the power of the Moonstone. I mean, Dalaran. I mean, whatever. Die! The only thing that's going to fall in Dalaran is the exchange rate for evilness. Desire?
Yeah, I don't think so though. I mean, that shield of yours is neat, but it's not gonna stop me.
It's payday.
Nope. I mean, you kill a few zombies and a few skeletons here and there. You really think that's gonna stop me? You know, admittedly, some of my army is getting a little bit low on health. But so are you. And now you're immune. You know, some people would call that cheating.
This cannot be the end. Good always wins.
One might think Sailor Overmoon hadn't done her research. Let's hope she stays dead, too.
We could turn her into an undead. Ha ha ha! What a wonderfully nasty thought. Ooh, even I found that funny. Honestly? But you're the good one of the two of us. Well, I have to develop somehow. I can see we've fallen into evil. Denying it is exhausting. Is this some kind of trick?
Daughter, what have you done? First Grimly, and now Yaina too. Don't expect any mercy from me. I will find you and stop you. My army is approaching Dalaran, and then we will talk.
Tja, bring it on.
Much as I hate to interrupt the various dialogues, Tanos was still a powerful opponent whom Talia wasn't yet ready to meet. so there was no shame in running away to gain more power before facing this battle.
Coward. All right, fall back. I need a break after that battle.
Probably a good idea.
The invincible evil's army took Dalaran by storm and captured the hearts of its inhabitants. And I mean that literally. Strange hobby, but hey, others collect stamps and such. And the mighty Yaina Overproud too kicked the daisies and saw the bucket from below. Now that didn't make much sense. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that happens when you hire translators that just run the text through Google Translate. But that's enough digression for now. So, Yaina was dead, and Talia and the fabled evil's army hit the road before Tanos showed up. Soon after, he stood over his companion's corpse. He could do nothing but mourn. And again he screamed his pain into the world with a long, drawn-out, "No!" in a manner suspiciously reminiscent of Grimnir's death, which of course had absolutely nothing to do with going easy on the game's budget. Meanwhile, the fleet set sail for the mainland. Once the army was back on solid land, Talia torched the captured ships. She currently had no use for them. Yeah, I know. But villains never were big into foresight. Then the cruel evil's army moved deeper into the countryside, towards a place called Serenity. Once upon a catapult, Termite Island lay in ruins, but the marauding evil had not yet finished its international destruction tour. The next performance was scheduled for the cozy town of Serenity. The all-devastating evil's army landed very close to there.
So it did. Right, so eating this in less than 30 minutes. Maybe. Let's see, we get a new thing. Oh, good. A new room. I can level up my undead even further.
The skeptical of all life evil had left Termite Island far behind it, and had come ashore very close to the quiet town of Serenity. Serenity was a quiet little town, mainly known for being the world's greatest arms exporters. This in itself was not a contradiction, for as quiet and peaceful as Serenity was, somewhere in the world there was always someone who needed arms. And the quiet and peaceful inhabitants of Serenity were more than willing to supply others with instruments of death, including the solvent evil's armies, as long as the price was right. Now, however, that was going to be their downfall, as the all-destroying evil had no intention of allowing anyone to supply its enemies with weapons. And so it was that Serenity's fate was sealed.
But there's a huge army in Serenity that doesn't look the least bit serene. It's more likely to be a problem.
On the other hand, there were a number of armories near Serenity with siege engines on their lots. These would certainly be useful for making that huge army somewhat smaller.
Excellent idea! Go, you vicious dogs! Capture those armories, and then we'll go give the good people of Serenity a demonstration of their own products. Call it targeted advertising.
Right, well, at least we have got some rooms in decent quality. Although admittedly, quite small quality. No horde building, really. Well, that's an oversight. Alright, so it wants me to build a crypt. I'll consider that once I've got the Arcanium up. Let's get another slot on the field and... yeah, let's keep going with that. Alright, I'll definitely want to expand anyway. Because this is just way too damn small. Especially this room. It's just too darn small. Now, I'll get attacked from two sides. Which is annoying. But we will deal. Alright, well that's fine. We can remodel this. Just need to figure out where to put the lair. Alright, let's make sure that this is big enough. Alright. Expand this. And actually just ignore that one. Because we will need all the gold we can find. Including this gold vein. Alright, so we do have some Islands of Evil right outside our door. And a catapult near here. It doesn't look like a catapult yet, because we have to build it, but that's fine. For now, that's not all that important. Alright, let's get the horde in here. Whoops. And let's get rid of this gold. And this mana. Alright, so... we've got the vortex room over here, but now we just need a place to actually generate the mana. Which we can build, right? Yeah. Just need some toolboxes. Which we will build over here. Right, let's start getting some creatures out on the field. Right.
It's payday.
Well, good thing I don't really have any money lying around and any minions to waste money on. Alright, we still have some evil. Let's get a lecture hall. Might as well get that out early so I can plan for it. Somewhere preferably remote, where the enemy will not be likely to disturb it. Not that I'm all that concerned about the enemy disturbing my research, but you know how enemies can be. Always so damn messy. Right, And I think the last bit for Talia. And now we just need to get some minions out on the field. And that should make things a little bit easier. One of everything, just to make sure that we get started. Still have some room for other creatures, but that's not really all that important. Alright, let's excavate that. Keep digging. Don't have lecture halls, I can't really do much.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
With the spawner. Well, that's inconvenient.
All that is good.
Because right now spiders are still a little bit tricky to deal with.
The people of Serenity were concerned. While as weapons dealers they were accustomed to negotiating with the most disgusting creatures, having the despicable Evil's army right at their doorstep was still disconcerting. So they sent a troop out to discreetly persuade the new arrivals to move. Obviously, they didn't count on the insidious killer machine the guileful Evil had already built in its dungeon.
Alright, come on. I just need to get rid of these spiders.
Take that, you worm!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Tell them to wait. Right.
Where are you taking me?
Defend the dungeon heart.
I'm working on it. Right, I don't think we lost anyone particularly. Oh, one more orc, that's fine. Right, so everybody rest up a bit, and then when we're ready, we'll move out. Still don't have any real toolbox production. Yeah, I need more traps first. The basics, at the very least. Alright, well... while that is going on, let's keep on digging. Let's see. Let's set up the research hall, lecture hall. Let's keep digging for more gold. Still not have enough toolboxes yet. Right, let's see. Don't don't have the spells for it. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.